Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome a little bit earlier on a Friday afternoon. This is a little bit of an impromptu stream because we really want to make sure that you out there, our generic fans, are up to date with the absolute ultimate that's going on from Sim Racing World. We're going to call this the Cammus stream because right now we are putting together the Bathurst 6-hour enduro, which is proudly sponsored by Cammus, including a full Cammus package for the winner in both the GT3 class and the V8 Supercar class. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that here this afternoon. Of course, hello and welcome. It's very lovely to see you all as well. You can see me in all my glory. My cats might wander through the background at some point, and I hope you get the enjoyment of seeing the precious kitties. But Shibby, this is big. This is a lot.
Yeah,
this is
mate.
an $1,800 prize pack for two drivers. Not one, two.
This is huge, and we just straight away I'd like to massive shout outs to Cammus for coming on board and helping us to be able to give this awesome package away to the iRacing community, especially the SRW community that constantly support us and everything we do. So this is going to be a massive weekend of racing. I'm a little sad that I'm not going to be here and I'm going to be away on a cruise ship, but mate, I hope the community enjoys this. So Scotty and I are here today to just give you a rundown on how it's all going to work, give you some information of what you can win. And yeah, you guys have got to get over there. There's limited spots, 25 spots for the V8 and 25 spots for our GT3. So,
and that's the kicker. And it's not just that, ladies and gentlemen, that we have some support classes. It's going to be a whole weekend of enduro racing. It's not just going to be the one big old race on Sunday. There's a lot more to it than just that. So obviously, we've already discussed a little bit about the Cammus prize pack. We'll go through the event now as a whole. On your Saturday afternoon, this is coming to you live. I've got all the information in front of me. I should have read it. You would think I would have read it.
Impromptu stream, mate. Don't read it. It's fine.
But it's the 9th and the 10th, I believe, of December is going to be the weekend. Sorry, Saturday 10th and 11th.
Yeah.
Yes, of December are the two dates that we're going to be coming live to you. On the Saturday afternoon, the 10th of December, we're going to be running... well, actually, it's Saturday all day. We're going to be running a whole different mix of subclasses, which proudly feature all the classes we currently have available for you in the 2022 Season 4 of Sim Racing World. So we're going to start ourselves off at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. There's going to be an hour worth of enduro practice, and that's going to be for all the cars that are available on the Saturday morning. There will also be some sub-sessions for cars to be running on Sunday as well. At 11 a.m., we're going to move straight into the first of our support categories. And for the drivers over there, 11 a.m., Radicals and Formula 3s will both be taking part in a race around the mountain. 90-minute enduro. And Shibby, in both classes there, both the Formula 3 and the Radical, there will be a 12-month subscription on offer for how many people?
I believe first prize for both classes in the F3 and race, and second prize. Third prize. We are giving away first, second, and third complete 12-month subscriptions to race in anything you want to race. Anything.
So that's and that's for a 90-minute race around Bathurst, and that's just the warmer. That's just the start. You want to come along to a really cultured event. You gotta wet those taste buds. You gotta have an appetizer. We really gotta get the palate going. Well, you thought that was not enough. So Formula 3.
Yeah, and
12-month subscriptions.
Yeah, and
Radicals.
Yeah.
3 12-month subscriptions. We're going to move a little bit further along.
Wait a minute.
There's more practice.
There's more. We've also got more classes.
That's not everything. That's
classes. It's going to be a massive weekend.
That'll kick over. That'll run from 11 a.m. to about 12:30 a.m. This will be Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time as well. So AEDT, you Queenslanders, you'll be 1 hour behind everyone else around it. Well, you do the math on that. I'm terrible with Australian time zones, so that's your problem. From 1:30 p.m., another hour or so of practice, which will trigger us over to our combined TCR and Porsche 992 Cup. So if you're a fan of the Carrera Cup cars, and I know we have a lot of them, or you're a fan of the TCR cars, hi, that's me. This on the Saturday afternoon will be available from 2:30 p.m. Another 90-minute extravaganza. Guess what? All those prizes that you just received on the Formula 3 and Radical race earlier on, first, second, and third, your TCR drivers and your Porsche Cup drivers, they are going to be getting exactly the same prizes, 12-month subscription to Sim Racing World, to the classes of your choice. So, not only are we putting on a gangbusters Saturday afternoon enduros, could just set you up for the entirety of 2023. And if you think that what we've got going here is big, it's even better because that's the entirety of 2023. Prizes to be going right throughout the season. All of a sudden, you might be in with a chance to win a whole lot more, Shibby.
Yeah, it's true. And we can't forget, we still have Racecraft on board as well. Racecraft is absolutely amazing. And they have also managed to give us a sim setup with rig and seat to give away when we hit 1,000 subs. So, look at it. Let's hit 1,000 subs. You win yourself a rig and a seat, and then you come on board with the Cammus 6 hour, and then you win everything else you need to complete your setup. Mate, we are growing and growing fast, and it's been an amazing journey so far.
Yeah, and the biggest thing that I just realized when I just looked over, I went, oh yeah, okay, you'll probably have to pay an entry fee. No. There'll be none of that. No entry fees. All of that Saturday afternoon action that we just talked about, all of that complete to you for free.
Yep, that's right. The only ones that are a $20 driver fee is for your 6 hour for the Bathurst V8s and the GT3. They are a $20 per driver, but everything else, your Radical, your F3, your TC, and your Porsche are completely free entry. So get up on board with SRW. Head to our website, register as a driver, get the link in your email, come on board over to our Discord, chat to us friendly staff, and we will get you on board for this awesome weekend of racing.
Did you just say friendly staff? I'm on the staff. I'm not friendly.
Well, you're friendly to me.
Yeah, how much did you pay me before that? No, moving right along. Then we'll move across to so that gets us through all the support categories and the warm-up event races. So that'll kick off from 2:30, run through to about 4 o'clock. Once the 90-minute timer does expire on the TCR, comboed with the Porsche 992. That'll actually be really interesting because you don't see a lot of TCRs and Porsche 992s sort of collapse together. It doesn't happen a whole bunch. I've been privileged to run some 12-hour enduros with Porsche Cup, GT4, and TCR. I can tell you for a fact the speeds through the corners from the TCR and the Porsche Cup are very, very similar. It just comes down to the pace on the straights. That's the big old major difference, basically. So that one, in terms of how drivers will manage it, in terms of their lap times, their pace, their overtaking opportunities, their lap to car management, all that is going to be absolutely critical to success in both classes. Formula 3s and Radicals will be just about the same. I'm actually really, really excited because the pace between those two cars will be just about bang on. Anyway, that's me wetting my lips about how excited I am for the Saturday competition. 5 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, the big one, the Endurance Top 10 Shootout. Get 10 minutes of warm-up, that'll get yourself in the server, get yourself settled in, then 30 minutes of general qualification. But what have we been doing with the V8 Supercars the entire season? Something new to SRW for Season 4 and something that I think is going to be sticking around?
Something that we're also showing in the background here is our new 2 V8 Supercars, our Top 10 Shootout. And man, oh man, has that been exciting. It has been an absolute thrill to bring it to SRW, and the drivers so far have absolutely loved jumping on board with the top 10. So, mate, it's going to be a huge weekend, and the top 10 is I can't wait. I'm going to be on I'm going to be on a cruise ship, and I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to have to.
You're not going to be able to miss the action. Right, well, that's Saturday. That's all the support categories. That's all the qualifications. That's getting yourself sorted for Sunday. Sunday is when the big rigs kick off. I know I've already confirmed I'll be around. I'll be hanging out. I'll be watching on Sunday. I'll be commentating right along for 6 hours. Starting off at 10 a.m. is the Enduro event itself. There'll be a 10-minute driver's briefing, 20 minutes worth of warm-up, and then from there we'll move into our 10:30 a.m. race start, which will run us right through to 4:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. That is everything that's going on. V8 Supercars. In terms of V8 Supercars, you've obviously got your 2 cars, your Ford and your Holden. Pretty standard effort. The 5 GT3, actually we can have 6 GT3 cars because they did change that. So the only GT3 car we'll be missing, the Ford.
Oh, what?
It's not a love car. You don't drive enough GT3.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Chevy.
I don't. You're right.
So Porsche, Mercedes AMG Evo, the new one, Ferrari Evo, Lamborghini, BMW, and the McLaren. So all of that will be coming your way. All of this in the second weekend within December. Right, that is the classes. That's everything that you need to know. If you want to be a part of this one, you need to jump onto our Discord server. The best way to get access to our Discord server, www.simracingworld.com.au. Click all the information there, register yourself as a driver, get an invite to the Discord server. The registration information's all available through there. To enter for the big event of the 2022 season, and the way that we are going to wrap this one up, $20 per driver. That'll get you entered, and from there, get you access to everything you need to know. Time to talk a little bit about our prizes, though. The first prize for both the GT3 cars and the V8 Supercars, they're going to be getting themselves an $1,800 Cammus driving pack. That takes the Cammus Ultimate Bundle. You get a wheelbase, a 15 Newton meter steering wheel, a pedal set, and a racing wheel to get you going from all the guys over at Cammus. That's how you're going to get up. That's how you're going to get yourself racing. It is the Cammus Direct Drive Wheelbase Racing Simulator combo. It combines accurate force feedback, fast adjustments, and a powerful direct drive motor to bring you closer than ever before to a real racing experience. Like I said, 15 Newton meters of torque. That's the wheel that I'm running on right now. Man, I tell you what, if I could just show up at an event and win one of those, imagine the driver that's at the front end of that field driving a Logitech wheel. Picks up one of these new bad boys. Oh my word, he's going to go out and assault some international competitions for sure.
So you're telling me I should join this competition, right?
Yeah, take your racing equipment with you on the boat.
Yeah. I've got my wife's laptop. It'll run iRacing without a problem. I just need someone to set it up. I don't know how the internet's going to be good, but maybe I can upgrade my trusty old Logitech. And that goes to all you guys out there running on Logitechs, because we know how popular they are. And it is quite an expensive, hobby or, future, pro sort of thing you want to do in esports, because esports getting big too. So, everybody starts on a Logitech, and what a great way to help the iRacing community to, win something and gain something out of their racing. So, apart from a little boat ramp trophy, I'm looking forward to the boat ramp trophy, that's for sure.
Well, I'm just having a look. Like, I've been looking over the Cammus gear just to sort of acquaint myself with the products. It's actually got buttons on the wheelbase as well. There's buttons on the steering wheel. It comes, it's to be perfectly honest, for what they're giving away and for the price point that it's at, this is actually a really good kit. Like, I know that I spent a boatload more on my rig, and it's the same level of gear. Cammus are doing some amazing job with their products, the level of services they're providing to their guys as well, and big shout out to Toyo Sim, obviously, for facilitating a lot of this, because I believe they're the Australian distributor for Cammus products as well. So big shout out to Toyo Sim. They've been huge as a part of this. Big shout out to Racecraft as well, that are giving our members the opportunity to really improve the setup of their rigs and whatnot at a time. And at the end of the day, Shibby, the most important thing is, look, even if you don't win anything, it's going to be a banging day of endurance-style racing, which is something that SRW has not done a huge deal of before. This is really, really new, top-level stuff. We're going to get some big names, I think, and big entries into this.
Yeah, well, we started with the 50 laps at Sandown, and, mate, the turnout for that was absolutely astounding, and that just blew up our V8 registrations. We had to close registrations for V8 Supercars early, just because we had so many people coming on board. And next season for our V8 Supercars, there's going to be some interesting things in the work. We've had multiple registrations, which is going to change it up. We may not have a Super 1, Super 2 all in one race. It's looking like the Super 2s and Super 1s are going to get their own separate broadcasts, because we just have so many drivers getting on board. So
the league is bigger than ever. The drivers are bigger than ever. The quality is bigger than ever. 2023 is looking quite good. And when you send off the end of the year, this is somebody's Christmas present they're potentially going to be getting, courtesy of Cammus, Toyo Sim, and SRW bringing this event at the end. And it's, to be perfectly honest with you, this is the footnote that the year really needed to sign things off in style, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited. I was thinking about it. Now that I've looked at all of this, I'm like, I might just show up. I might actually have to cancel cricket on that Saturday to come race some of the support categories.
You should definitely cancel cricket.
I don't think it's a question, man. Like, I looked at it and I'm like, I haven't had the opportunity to drive the Radicals in forever. I'd really, really enjoy doing that. You know how much I love the TCRs.
That's true. You are loving the TCRs at the moment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be about everything here from us this afternoon. That's just to keep you guys in the loop about all of the information that's going out there about the SRW Cammus Bathurst 6-hour enduro. Don't forget, they will be fixed set up, so this will all lock itself in. You won't have to show up on the day and have been working the last month and a half, the last 3 months to really dial in your setup and get it all down. The pro guys will be on exactly the same setups as the guys that are walking through the door for the first time. That equalizes the competition. It means that if there is a slight quirk in the setup, you got to start practicing on that setup now to start learning it. Maybe you underdrive the car a little bit earlier in the stint. Maybe you overdrive the car a little bit earlier in the stint to bring the tires up a little bit quicker. Do you fuel save? Do you push hard? How do you manage all of that? That is the quirkiness of an endurance race. Safety cars are going to play their part in it. The patented SRW race control team have been on the absolute limit of how good they can be towards the tail end of this season. It's been improving just about every week, and I think we've got a real spectacle on our hands. How good was the TCR racing over on Wednesday night? How good's the TCR racing been all season? The Radicals have been all... Mate, it's wall-to-wall content right here. This is wall-to-wall entertainment.
It is, mate. And I also just want to let everybody know again, we've had some big movements, of course, throughout this year. And one of the other big movements is, it's right there on screen, Channel 31. We are actually going to have our broadcast go to a live TV station in Australia, and possibly two. There is still works in the background of having our streams, your cars, your sponsors, broadcast to free-to-air TV instead of just our Facebook and YouTube channels. So keep an eye out on that.
Where else in Australia?
Yeah,
where else in Australian sim racing are you going to get that?
Yep, esports is getting bigger and bigger, and our admin team are always working harder about how to promote the league, which, as much as we promote us, it's also promoting you guys out there who race in our league, and it's another show of appreciation of what you guys do for us. Without you, we don't have a league. We don't have a broadcast. So we thoroughly appreciate all the hard work that goes in for you guys, practicing to make sure you're at the top of your game. So keep an eye out. Channel 31 it's Victoria, I believe. Is it Victoria, South Australia?
Channel 31, yeah, Victoria, South Australia, I believe, it's in both, was what I heard from the announcement. That's about it, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate everyone dropping in to sort of discuss things with us. If you've got questions, feel free to reach out to the administration team on the Discord server, on the YouTube chats. We're going to be monitoring all of the post chats, the comment sections, and all of our videos for little bits and pieces about this, because we know that with these sorts of things, there's always going to be questions. I'm sure we'll have a frequently asked questions section that'll be tied in beside this. So to sum it all up for you, we have 2 Cammus Ultimate Wheel packs, Ultimate Driving Bundles, to be given away to the winner of the V8 Supercars and the GT3s in a Bathurst 6-hour event coming your way on December the 11th. We'll be starting at 10 a.m. for the driver's briefing and warm-up on Sunday the 11th of December. It will cost you $20 per driver, maximum of 2 drivers teams. So you're going to be looking at either 2 4 hours, 3 and 3 hours, those sorts of things. We won't be able to allow you guys to enter with 3 driver teams, so make sure that you pick your drivers out nice and early. That'll all kick off at 10:30 a.m. on Sunday the 11th of December. For those of you guys who can't sit around, not really going to be able to drive the full 6 hours, don't potentially have the teammate, that's okay. If you're interested in the TCRs, you're interested in the Porsche 992s, they will both be on Sunday later in the afternoon, but we'll also have a Radicals and F3 race. 12-month subscriptions to SRWs all going out. There are prizes galore. Make sure you get yourself in and a part of this. But Shimmy, that's about it for us on a Friday night. Is it GT3 time, Matt?
It's nearly, that's true, I'd just like to add one thing there too. Don't forget, guys, this will all be live broadcasted. Everything will be live broadcasted for your viewing pleasure. So if you're going to get involved, let your family know. Hit them up and say, hey, I'm doing this huge, big race. It's going to be amazing. I want you guys to watch and support us. Let's get as many viewers as we can for this huge event. The more, the merrier. And of course, get them to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Because look, it's the first 1,000. Once we hit the 1,000 on YouTube, we will do a random draw for a giveaway. And imagine if it was your mum or your dad who don't really sim race or aren't interested. Think of that as an
give them your old wheel. Give them your old wheel. You get the camera stuff. That's how it works.
Give them the controller. Give them the old Logitech or PlayStation controller. See, look, we got them laying around everywhere.
controllers. That takes me back. But yeah, that's the way to get involved in it. And at the end of the day, I mean, find somebody to give the wheel away to if you're attached to your gear. This is a really, really good bit of kit. Can't say enough about the thank yous to both Cammus and Toyo Sim who have come on board as part of this Racecraft Simulations. All the Sim Racing World sponsors as well. Big shout out to DSL Welding Services, Melville Equipment Corporation, Warren and Brown Tools, and Dragon RC, who make everything we do possible. Big shout out to the guys over at Channel 31 who will be broadcasting to in 2022 and 2023. All this is coming to you over your screens over the next coming weeks, December 10th and 11th. Watch this sim racing space because we are Sim Racing World.
100% we are, mate. We will be putting more details up on our socials so you can actually have a good read about what we're doing. I will make sure I get everything posted to both Instagram and Facebook. Go have a read. If you're already interested, if Scotty and I have already got you super pumped for this weekend, absolute magnificent stuff.
I'm registering now.
Yeah,
I'm registering right
I'm
now.
gonna register
I can't
now,
wait.
even though I'm not going to be here. I'm just gonna do it, man.
Mate,
Yes.
I'm scrolling through Discord. I'm finding the chat channels. I'm registering now.
Yeah, just get in there, guys. There is limited spots. I just want to let this out now. Again, limited spots. 25 for V8 Supercars and 25 for the GT3s for the big Cammus giveaway. So if you are interested and you've got teams interested, teams of two only, get in. Get registered, $20 a driver. You can win this awesome package. And, mate, I'm pumped. I'm so upset that I'm not going to be here. How many are registered already? Registration's only opened this morning to our Discord. So we have opened it to our Discord. So
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I'll be 16th in the Formula 3 Radicals. Porsche Cup TCR, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, Sam Ewer's just jumped in and registered whilst we've been talking about this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 registered within the Porsche Cup and the TCRs at this point in time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 already registered for the big prize on the Sunday.
And
so
13 big hitters. We have got some serious guys in our league now over the last season. There is some big names out there. Big
Actually,
teams.
it's more than that. There's about 15 registered. 15, 16?
So guys,
18? 19?
www.simracingworld.com.au. Get over there. If you are not registered as a driver, register as a driver and get signed up for this massive weekend event that we are going to hold once our season is finished. And we are...
Can I point out the biggest hitters just commented it out in the chat? Dean Hunt, the biggest hitter.
The biggest hitter, Dean Hunt.
Dean Hunt, the biggest hitter.
You know what? While we got a little bit of time, I think we got a little bit of time. Let's shout out everybody who dropped in and said g'day. So we've got, of course, Buffer from SLM. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'm assuming Sam is Sam Muir.
Sam Muir, yeah, that one. Can we get it? We need an education on how to say that name properly.
I usually get it right. I'm in the background laughing at you guys going, you're saying it wrong. It's Muir. We've had Scotty Barton drop in, so thank you so much, Scotty. He said, you're definitely a friendly guy, Mr. Rankin, so that's lovely to hear. And then Buffer has said the 6 hours going to be interesting. Some of the V8 boys are just as quick as the GT3 boys. Yeah, so 100%. And you've also got, you could sign up for both. If you can make it so you can get V8 and GT3, if you get in there and sign up, that's it. You're locked in. If you want to race both, by all means, go for it. Greggy Johnson, of course, one of our favourites from the KFC team.
I'm trying to figure out how to make that work.
You could make it work for sure. Two
'Cause
drivers from the same team. Four guys.
Oh, okay. That's how you're talking about it. Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. If we got some big teams with multiple drivers, so
Muir.
you are.
There you go.
Yeah. Did we get a comment? Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Was it from Sam?
It was from Sam.
Thanks, Sam. We appreciate it, mate. So Dean Hunt is on the dunny at work. He's excited for this, so that's fantastic. That's great to know, mate. And Buffer also said, nothing wrong with the old controller. You went from that to a CSI setup. Mate, I started iRacing with a controller, so...
That explains everything.
Yeah, that explains everything. And I actually have less time to race now I have a wheel, so... Oh, dear. But yes, that wraps up our quick launch. Our Cammus 6-hour enduro at Bathurst. Everyone's favourite track is what we heard last night. So we're going to keep running with that. Brendan has said commentary team will have to put in a car and take turns at the broadcast. Oh, that's an interesting one. Because it is an endurance, swapping comms teams out to race in the endurance. I like the idea of that. Guys, keep giving me ideas. I run out of ideas sometimes. It gets very tough. Throw me those ideas and we'll put them into play, definitely. So yeah, Cammus, thank you so much. Racecraft,
we've covered it.
Thank you so much. I do believe we've covered everything. Keep an eye out on our socials for more information. But the easiest way to do it, www.simracingworld.com.au. Get registered as a driver. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your teammates, tell anybody else who races in iRacing about this awesome
Tell
event.
anyone who listens. They don't even need to be on iRacing.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
And
just
maybe
tell them about
even if they're not listening, just keep telling them about it because they might eventually actually hear something and be like, oh, prizes, because, you know, everybody loves prizes. So, but yes, that is, I am Nathan Shibby Howard, not frickin' Howie, you bastard. That is Scotty Rattlegun Rankin. We are your favourite Monday night podcasters, and we are here from SRW TV. We appreciate all the support, guys, but get ready. Get ready. We have the penultimate round of the GT3 tonight at Hungaroring, and it's going to be huge. And then then we've got Sunday night. V8 Supercars. Monday night kicks off the championship rounds for Season 4 of SRW. So make sure to get subscribed, hit that follow button, share us with your friends, and don't miss the last week and 2 races of our Season 4 finale. It's going to be big. It's going to be big. I'm excited, guys. Anyway...
Big Kev over here.
Big Kev, I'm excited. Yeah. Don't die of a heart attack, all right? Don't get too excited. That's and as you can see on screen, you can see the massive field of our V8 Supercars League, which is absolutely packed now. So if you want to get on board, mate, come and race with some of these awesome teams that we have. And yeah, that's our wind-up. Keep an eye on our socials. There's going to be more information posted, but simracingworld.com.au. Get out there, sign up, register now, and Brendan, I'm going to break your fingers if you call me that again.
And good news, I am registered.
You are registered?
Yep.
All right, limited spots. Last thing, limited spots again. 25 V8s, 25 GT3. Get in there for your chance to win this awesome Cammus bundle. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. Any questions? Let's take I'm going to take a question time. Time to knock off work and head home for the GT3 practice before tonight. Good luck tonight, everybody racing in the GT3. And we will see you in about 3.5 hours, guys. Well, not Scotty and I, but enjoy.
The team will.
Yeah, the team will see you in about 3.5 hours for our GT3 penultimate round. And we will see you on Monday.
I put a shirt on for this.
I put pants on. Oh, Lord. And that's where we end the stream.
Bye, guys.